Did you happen to check out, I sent you earlier this morning, Insane Clown Posse Theater?
I know I did not check it out because you sent me the other one and I only had time to listen to one. But how was that?
Okay. If you guys have time, I have some great video clips for us.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Corey Feldman on their show.
Oh, what?
Yes. Now, this is going back to, this is 10 years old, January of 2014, but it just got put up on YouTube. So basically what this show is called Insane Clown Posse Theater. Did you guys ever see this show? Is that used?
No.
Basically what it is, it's real life Beavis and Butthead. You have Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope just sitting there watching music videos and commenting on them.
Oh, perfect. Like Mystery Science Theater. There you go. Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. So they also have this guy, Kevin Gills on the show, Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Oh, cool.
From WWF, and this woman, Sugar Slam, is on the show. And so they bring out Corey Feldman as the guest. And there's some funny things that happen here that didn't age well for Corey, because remember, this is 10 years ago. So if you play my clip number 10, we're talking about Corey's Angels.
Okay.
The whole concept is that we create these very exclusive events. We've got a TV show coming. We're putting the girls in a bunch of movies. Like, you're gonna start just seeing Corey's Angels pop up everywhere.
Movies?
Oh, yeah,
I'm in for that. When's that coming out?
Nope. None of that happened.
Oh.
And there's more things that he talks about that are interesting from the perspective of 2024, because Corey comes out and he explains, the Ascension Millennium video, they were playing a part of that. And he goes, this is what my life is. I'm just constantly putting on parties and doing concerts and everything. This is what I do. This is my life. And so he's talking about his parties and the fact that Ron Jeremy comes to his parties at his house. By track number 16, he explains why Ron's no longer invited.
I don't like Ron Jeremy. You don't let Ron Jeremy come to your parties, do you?
Yeah, does Ron Jeremy?
He does come to my party.
Oh, damn. It's a Ron Jeremy party. I'm going to have to take the
No. He's banned. He's banned.
Oh!
He's a nice guy, but he creeps the girls out, I'll be honest.
Really?
Whoa! He creeps the chicks out? Go figure.
Dude.
He claims Paris Hilton was like, I want to see it. He took him into a closet just to see it.
I used to date Paris.
Did you hit it?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Good. Nice.
What? He knew Paris? No, I don't think so.
Are we sure?
I'm checking who's dated who right now.
Yes, I don't think, because I wanted Brandon to go to Who's Dated Who and see if that's true or not. I had never heard that before.
I do not believe she would fall for Corey Feldman. I don't.
I do.
Do you think so? Maybe early
Paris? High
Paris?
standards.
I just don't think he has enough money for her or fame.
There are more chicks than I thought on here. There's 20 of them, but Paris is not among them.
Well, correct it. Put it on there.
Yeah, he's going to be.
It's a fact.
You have to add it now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think he's just trying to impress them.
Of course he is. It's Corey Feldman, Drew.
I mean, he just said that Ron Jeremy was invited, and then he changes his mind after they say 10 words.
Yeah, because it's clear that they don't like Ron.
Right. So he said, no, he's banned.
Yeah.
Well, he said that Ron creeps the girls out, which I totally believe.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it didn't bother him 20 seconds ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
So then they're watching the Weezer video, Beverly Hills, and Corey loves Hugh Hefner. And I have to say, my track 17 here, I don't think this one aged well either.
Who's that playing that old school game? Oh, my boy.
You ain't got nothing on you, though. I heard Hugh's parties are lame compared to yours.
Let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you. Everything that I do, I designed after that man right there. He keeps it classy. He's always got everything that a girl needs at his pad. And that is the key. Let me tell you.
Bitches like nasty, filthy whores like they
Yeah,
are.
exactly. And that's the problem. That's why you can't just get them when you want to.
Everything a girl wants, like Quaaludes, lots of penises, really loud porn.
Yeah, exactly.
Very specific rules they have to abide by all the time.
Yes, really early curfews.
Oh, my God.
They love guys who are super jealous all the time.
You know, when he's talking about Corey's parties, by the way, remember he used to call it the Feld Mansion?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And he used to charge people, you could go there as a member of the public for $250.
Yeah.
You could get into his party.
Brilliant.
That's how
They bring
desperate
that
he
up
was.
on the show, and ICP goes, how much do we got to pay? And he goes, you guys are cops. They're like, yeah. It's really funny. This whole episode's great. I'm saving the best for last, of course, because the first video they watch when they sit down with Corey is the Michael Jackson black or white video. And this is so funny because Violent J, all he wants to talk about is how Michael Jackson is a pedophile.
Yeah.
And he does it in such a fun way with Corey, because you know Corey's not having that.
Oh, no.
At all. So,
No way.
My track 11 is how this starts.
Your relationship with Michael Jackson is something of history. There was a night you got to spend with Michael Jackson, just you and Michael Jackson alone in a hotel room. You guys went to Disney World that day. There was nobody else around.
Oh, no, Mike and I spent a lot of time together. There was many nights.
What was he like? What was the man like? Did he smoke weed?
Hell no. Are you
Come on, he
kidding me?
smoked a little bit of weed.
Not even a little bit, dude.
Come on, I
Not
heard
even
rumors.
a touch. He was as straight-laced as they came. He didn't swear. You didn't talk about sex around him. You didn't talk about anything. No dirty language.
No, come on.
Talk about kids.
Yeah.
Didn't he feed alcohol to children?
Jesus juice. Jesus juice. Come on, Carl.
Absolutely.
It was really charming.
He had video game rooms with
Yeah.
lots of pinball machines and video games.
He was showing
I love
Prince.
that though. I thought that was so funny because he goes, "You spent a whole night with that guy," and he's like, "Oh no, I spent tons of nights with him." I'm like, okay. So then he tells this story. Corey tells this story about the bumper cars at Neverland.
Yeah.
This is my track 12.
We would get on those bumper cars. He had those bumper cars, right? And he's playing his music. He's playing Black or White. He's playing that song. He gets out of the bumper car and literally leaps from the car into the middle center thing, which is like an island, and starts dancing.
You know how much money I paid to see that?
There's like smoke and lights. It's like my own private concert inside his bumper car tent.
He was trying to impress you.
He was?
Yes, exactly. Of course, that's what's going on.
I would kill to see that.
He's grooming him.
Love to see that.
You want to be part of that?
I want to watch.
You want to have that night?
I want to see him jumping out of the bumper car into the middle of the bumper car thing, and then the smoke comes up and he starts singing. That'd be
You
awesome.
want to have your own personal grooming concert with Michael Jackson?
Especially if I had a super soaker.
Yeah, Drew, I'm sorry, but when that song was written, you were too old for that.
That's true.
I'm afraid so. Well, that makes me want it even more.
But guys, have you ever heard a story about a artist who listens to his own music around other people?
No,
And
that's
gets
so
excited about his
lame.
own songs, starts lip syncing and
Wait.
putting on his show. That's so embarrassing.
Wait, who was it that showed? Oh no, that was Kobe Bryant showing
Justin
highlights.
Bieber. I remember when Justin Bieber used to take girls' phones and bring them back.
That's
These
right,
girls were complaining that, oh my God, all he was playing was his new music and we didn't even like it.
Well, I was thinking of Kobe showing highlights to Brandy.
yeah.
Of himself,
thing.
basketball highlights. Because I'm sure Brandy would love to see any basketball highlights, but especially the guys she's with.
All right, so my next track, 13 here, Violent J, just keeps implying that Michael Jackson's a
Good,
pedophile.
good.
Corey ain't having it.
I love it.
Is it possible that once you grew up and you had all kind of facial hair and you're a grown man, he didn't want to hang out with you no more because he's
Right.
a kid inside and he loves to be around other kids.
Well, that is true, but
and he
see, the
never
thing
grew
is,
up.
I'm a big kid inside too,
Yeah, buddy.
because we had the same.
But when he saw you in
unfortunate childhood.
But now
2001,
you're a hairy
he
kid.
saw you all standing there, chest manned out. You're not a little
Trying to
kid
holler
no
at
more.
chicks.
You're
Let me
all
explain.
handsome. You're
Hey,
all
Mike, check out them bitches. Check out them bitches.
Let me explain something to you. Mike and I were friends for 18 years. Okay,
And then-
so we
then you
met.
grew a
We
mustache.
met when I was 13. So the point is, from 16 until 35, when we were friends that whole time, obviously it wasn't because I was a kid.
I'm not saying he
we had
wanted
a
to be with
connection.
you of a sexual nature.
Wow,
I'm
over
saying he
explaining.
was a kid inside. He likes to be around other kids.
What do you
But
try? What would you
those
like to hear?
kids grow
What would you
up.
like to hear? What is the answer you want to hear?
I want to hear. Did he not want to hang out with you no more because you
Sure,
weren't a
okay,
kid
that's
anymore?
what happened then. That's
Okay.
what happened. You know best.
Thank you. See, Shaggy? I was
see,
right
you
all
were right.
along.
Well done.
Well done. That was well done. That's great.
I found that to be so hilarious that he's just going on and there was a tell in there where he goes, we met when I was 13. We were still friends from when I was 16 to 35. Does that mean they only fucked for those first 3 years? Because why else did he say 16 to 35? They became friends when he was 13. That's weird.
Because that's probably when the sleepover stopped.
Yeah,
Yes.
the interest level went way down
That's
when
what
he
I'm
was
saying.
18.
I love the way that Violent J asked that. It's just like, you start getting body hair and stuff. I don't want to hang out with you so much.
He's killing me in this Violent J.
Oh, it's great.
Fucking
It's
hilarious.
great.
I
And
didn't
this
even know
is-
this existed. This is awesome.
is really good.
This is my favorite clip. My track 14. Violet J kills it with this one.
Would I let my kids hang out with Michael Jackson? No, because I would want to hang out with him. I would tell him, no, you cannot hang out with my 9-year-old son. I will be the 9-year-old. I want to sleep in your bed with you. I want to have a water balloon fight. I want to have a
Just like what you
fight.
said. It's just what you just said, Drew.
I totally relate to this.
Is that hysterical? Because they don't give a fuck about Corey Feldman. Obviously, they don't respect him at all.
No,
which is so
that's what's
funny.
great about it.
I thought they'd be more respectful because they're famous, but they weren't.
I don't care. Yeah.
Well, they even said, they go, hey, back, this is 2014, so I think they were talking about 10 years before that. They were saying, yeah, our tours used to coincide quite a bit. We were playing similar venues, so ICP and Corey Feldman. He goes, the difference is, at the end of our tour, we went back to Detroit. In your tour, you went to Beverly Hills.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a little bit different. So I don't think they respect this guy at all. My last track on here, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Macaulay Culkin was in the black or white music video.
Oh.
I did not remember that. And they're asking Corey Feldman if he felt slighted about that.
Brilliant.
That's really great.
No, I was actually pretty pissed when this video came out. I was like, what happened to me? Why am I not in this?
Let me ask you.
they
gave it to the.
They gave it to that kid from Home Alone.
Yeah,
like,
the
what
Home
happened,
Alone
man?
kid.
It was when he
Did he ever get you guys
lived
with your
with his
shirts off and
parents
have
still.
you and Macaulay Culkin
no.
fight each other?
No.
Did he ever make you and Macaulay
stop
Culkin
that.
strip
No,
shirtless
no,
and
no.
wrestle?
And fight each other.
You stop that.
You fist fought him
You
at
guys-
Michael
you guys
Jackson's
are just
house
being silly
in the
now.
wine cellar. Winter
You
rides
guys
the
are being
Ferris wheel.
silly.
I'm not believing it, guy.
You hear him say in the wine cellar? You ever you guys fight in the wine cellar with your shirts off?
Shirtless.
Well said.
Shaggy 2 Dope getting out of the action.
So
That's
great.
great.
Brilliant. Really good.